And a shot from before as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. So with Paul on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Williamson out there with DeRozan. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Jackson in its center. And for Boston, Joel Embiid out there with Sabonis. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Leonard in its small forward.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Here is Lillard. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. George dishes to DeRozan. Releases. A shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around, and it's off from three-point range. Down low, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. George against Booker. Doncic kicks to Booker. They get the rebound. Embiid. And he banks in the lane.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
The pass to George. Jackson, a screen on Doncic. Outside for Jackson. Connects from three-point range.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Booker the pass to Sabonis. Passes to Doncic. Embiid. And that one is off. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
He's perfect from the line this time. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now, here's Lillard after Luka Doncic's miss. Rosen dishes to George for three. And again, it's the Heat missing. Boston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Pass to Doncic. And the shot is long.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Now here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Kicks it to Booker. Pass to Leonard. Doncic left side. From outside the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's George. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Oh, silky little mid-range there from George. He can really make his shot work from almost anywhere.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Booker, and it's sent back by George. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
To his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Miami. A three from Leonard. There's Embiid, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Celtics. Booker against George. Jackson a screen on Booker. Here's George. Here he goes. Out to DeRozan. High post shot. That one off the back iron and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Now DeRozan, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Nails the baby hook. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
A three from Leonard. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The Heat leading by 9. He kicks it to Lillard. Outside Jackson. And the pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Leonard. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Now here's Booker. No points in the game yet for him. Sabonis sets the pick for Doncic. No good on the triple.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Here's George. Over Booker.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
And so it's the Miami Heat, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 9-point game. So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Halliburton. Bradley Beal is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Paul in at the point guard. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
First one falls for him.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And so Irving nails both of them. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Now here's Beal over in the corner. Paul just 5 to shoot. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
From deep. Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
Towns finds Irving. Harden right side. To answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Heat leading by 10. Beal with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Unloads from 9. Misses off the right iron.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Shoots from 12. That one, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Paul outside. Back to Beal. It's stolen by Edwards. At the top of the key, Towns. The dish to Randall. Six on the shot clock. Out to Edwards. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Randall.
And with his strength, Randall can finish through the contact better than most. It's part of what makes this guy so valuable.
Offensive rebound. Paul passes to Jackson. And again, it's the Heat missing. For Boston, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. 8 feet away. And the rejection by Jackson. And Beal kicks to Halliburton. Paul, a screen on Harden. Halliburton passes to Paul. Over Irving. And Boston with the rebound. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Now Randall. Outside Irving. There's the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Now here's Paul. Over Irving. Here's Gobert. Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Towns. Celtics trail by 5. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman, but it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Sabonis, he's checked in for Towns. Leonard comes in for Edwards. Devin Booker, he's checked in for James Harden. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Irving. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Hornets. Doncic kicks to Booker. Randall is screen on Smart. Here's Booker. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
It doesn't matter what you throw at him. Booker just finds a way to make it go in.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Smart passes to Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Beating good defense, DeRozan scores even when it's not easy.
Doncic passes to Leonard. There's 53 seconds left in the first half.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Smart finds Williamson. Here's Lillard beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 5.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's DeRozan. He has 6. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Okay, take a moment. Name an offensive move. DeMar has it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
He misses the free throw.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozan in this game just continued to age like fine wine.
Good on the second free throw. 6 seconds left here in the second. Booker with a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the defense you're playing impact your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the 2-point line as best as we can.
Yeah, those runouts get your guys going. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
They've been assertive at the offensive end, willing and able to shoulder the scoring for their teams.
Yeah, they put on a show for us, Shaq. You know, it's something we kind of expected, but two great competitors are really going at it.
All right, now it's time to talk about our featured game tonight. Not a great turnout so far for the Boston Celtics.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Celtics trail by 8. Okay, time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Joel Embiid. What's the news, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Celtics provided some information to us. He said that it's not 100% certain, but it does look like it could be everyone's worst fear, a torn ACL. We don't want to hear this news as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Towns. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. And Leonard has it in the corner. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Leonard's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Boston. DeRozan against Leonard. Lillard with a screen for DeRozan. Doncic against Lillard. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Lillard missing. Stolen by Jackson. Outside DeRozan. Outside George. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Clock at 6. Jackson setting the pick here for Lillard. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses. And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. George passes to DeRozan. Shoots over Towns. Rebounded by the Celtics. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
Fans will get a t-shirt. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
some changes here for the Celtics. Edwards, he's checked in for Towns. And it's James Harden in for Devin Booker. And then for Miami, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Beal comes in for George. And Halliburton subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. Here's DeRozan. Outside for Halliburton. Sinks the triple. Halliburton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Doncic against Halliburton. Doncic outside. Pass to Harden. Outside Leonard. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Miami leading by 6. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Dishes it to Beal. With the teardrop, Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Harden with it. Halliburton picks him up. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the 3. And Beal kicks to Halliburton. Gobert against Sabonis. The 11-footer. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Edwards passes to Doncic. Harden with a screen on Halliburton. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Beal. Rebound, Boston. .135 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Sabonis. Kicks it out to Harden. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Harden's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Halliburton outside. DeRozan a screen on Doncic. Feeds to DeRozan. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound, Boston. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harden looking it over. Outside Edwards. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Heat leading by 3. Beal the pass to Gobert. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Harden against Beal. Harden kicks to Edwards. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Edwards against DeRozan. Doncic with the steal. Outside Edwards. Doncic against Halliburton. Now here's Doncic. Good if it goes.
Terrific energy from Halliburton as a defender, doing his best to contest that shot.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Heat up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Once we get the rebound, get to those corners, race for it, okay? What you're doing right now is you're making them have to defend.
Well, Eric pleading with his guys, Greg, to be faster and be sharper than the other team.
And if they do that, they'll be fine. Coach wants to tire the opposition out on defense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Zion Williamson. Smart is out there with Paul. Then it's Paul George. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat. And so Booker will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 6. Outside Leonard. Over George. Misses off the left iron. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Ball outside. Back to George. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics making a switch here. Woods checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Irving against Paul. Wood a screen on Smart. Gobert with the block. Here's George. Paul outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That is a gamer, and his name is Chris Paul. Absorbs the contact, well on his way up, and finds ways to finish.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Andrew Wiggins is checked in for the Celtics.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drop for Paul.
I've been watching his game a long time, and there is absolutely nothing that Paul can't do on the basketball court. Really does have the whole package.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Doncic is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Williamson outside. Mr. Gobert. To Paul. 6 to shoot. Over Doncic. Knocks down the 10-footer. Paul's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
Booker the pass to Leonard. Good work there as it goes.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Well, Heat leading by 9. Paul looking over the floor. Gobert with a screen for Paul. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
From deep, George nailed from three-point land. And the Heat lead by 12.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
At the line for the Celtics, Luka Doncic. At the line for 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Towns, he's checked in for the Celtics. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Miami. Lillard comes in for Paul. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this. And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
DeRozan against Booker. Fires the three. Gobert pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Steps back and shoots. Good D by Booker. Celtics trail by 12. Doncic kicks to Booker. Towns a screen on DeRozan. Doncic with it. Lillard picks him up. He feeds it to DeRozan. And the layup falls. And the Heat lead by 14.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Booker looking around. No good from outside. Heat on offense. They're on a 15-4 run. George with the ball. Lillard is screen on Booker. There's the pass to Lillard. Shoots over Doncic. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Sabonis is screen on Gobert. Doncic passes to Leonard. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Miami.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rudy Gobert.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Randall's checked in for Sabonis. Edwards comes in for Leonard. James Harden, he's checked in for Booker. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Luka Doncic. And Gobert drops them both. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 16-point game. Irving against Gobert, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
At the line, Kyrie Irving. At the line for 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Irving.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
Jackson, he's checked in for Gobert. Both free throws good for Irving. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 17-6 run. DeRozan surveying the D. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Heat. Harden up top, defended by Paul. And the jam by Harden.
Fighting for those points, the beard playing tough.
Now DeRozan. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Dame. I know you guys wanted this game tonight, so how were you able to get it done?
I thought it was a game that we just had to come out, you know, with a certain level of urgency and aggressiveness. Started the game off really strong. Obviously, they made a run. They play free. They play aggressive. They got some guys that can get things done. They made a game of it. We had to work for it, which, you know, we expect and we respect. So it was a great group effort. We did the things we need to do to get a win, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, you're keeping it rolling, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.